I would say a very great number when you're especially in a league like this where you have Slain, Chaos, and Owen Brooklyn leading the entire standings. But right now, folks, it's going to be the start of the entire map. We do see a couple of ARs running in from the side of the coast. The Massacre is going to pick up that first one, but right now it will be taken care of from the side of Skill, not Miso, to also go down. You have the initiation will come up from the side of Houston Spartan as well, as they try to battle it out for the control of this point.
Yeah, I mean, Rewind is one of the slower hardpoint maps, especially this P1 is a lot about getting positioning for that P2. I mean, that's the case with a lot of P1s in this game, and at least for now, Unreal Nightmare, they have a good initial, little small break, still trying to clear out a lot of these Houston players that have gotten so advanced. Plix, that is unreal, my friend. That's a turn and a half, and even still, couple more points to the way of Unreal. It's not Miso in vicinity trying to make something happen here, but the timing is not theirs. They're going to get a little bit of help from Poison. That'll get them out of that situation a little bit faster. Coasty going to get taken down, not Miso, looking to try to find the trade, but it's Unreal quickly onto that P2, looking to continue to expand their lead.
Right now, we do see the side of Houston Spartan able to get that initiation on the first point, but right now it will be the side of Unreal Nightmare to be on the leading charge. Stun charge is getting on the side of Mascara. It's going to be his teammate to lead the pack, but there gets a double if I'm not wrong, possibly trying to go for the same, but now it will be taken out eventually and as soon as possible from the side of Clicks. Now Unreal Nightmare regaining back control of the point.
Yeah, I mean, Unreal Nightmare showing what they've got, but this P2 is so awkward. Try to fight back into an Unreal Nightmare. They're going to shut the door once more. Still going to have to be one more hit for Houston just to try to grab the scrap. And Unreal, they're more than happy to rotate over towards the P3. Big fight coming up here between Massacre, and there down goes Poison. That's a huge fight to win for Houston to try to get control of this hill. If Poison got any deeper, that could have got dangerous quick, but now it's going to have to be a long rotate through. Houston, they have to hold back Unreal here if they want to get some great time on the board. Initial kills 1-for-1, not too bad as Webby falls, still looking for more as Poison gets a little bit of help from his team. And Unreal Nightmare, once again, they line up Houston and they knock them right down as they take P3 under their name.
I mean, great positional awareness coming up from the side of Unreal. All of the anticipation from their side is falling on the right part, I would say, for this entire matchup, especially after the P2 has went on. Right now, we do see the side of Skill trying to take out someone onto the parking lot over there, but he will be taken out from the side of Resurrect. Lacoste gets a double with that AR. VVPlex both goes down. Now it's going to be reclaiming being done on the point from the side of Houston Spartan. Massacre right now with a 4-8, Lacoste at 8, but on the other side, there's going to be Wavy at 10-6. 10 initial frags being done. Sorry, 10 frags being done on total. We did saw Wavy actually being the guy to take for the first two streaks from their side was at 4-2 or maybe it was 4-6. Exactly, I don't remember it too. But right now, we do see this points getting changed towards back alley, and the fight is still on.
Yeah, still looking to route out all of these players. Houston, they have a great initial push onto this hill. They're going to be the first ones to get on and get some real time. Looking to try to keep it that way, but Skill, dangerous shots, will not be able to find much. Down goes the fight. It's an immediate trade, but fast enough. Poison onto the hill. Rips that last player off, and that will be enough to swap this hill for now. Houston still going to look to hold it down. It's still Resurrect and Massacre in the back. Massacre and Resurrect both taken down. It's down to Coasty, the only close player, or it's going to be the rest of the hill over to Unreal. They're just going to give it up. Try to hold these players away. Skill breaks out of the trap, but can't win the fight against Coasty. There's a huge fight win to reset Unreal all the way back towards the hill. Scrap does still go their way, but this rotation is going to be absolutely killer. Coasty able to grab one. Let's not count him out of this. You never should with a team like Unreal, but they're still getting stopped up a little bit early. Poison able to grab one. Webby as well, still looking for more. Another great kill. And on the hill we go. Miso finds them both. Looking for a third. Can't quite find it, but his teammates find the trade. One more left and down they fall. Houston, they get absolutely shredded. Now Unreal, chance to try to get back into this. Still trying to get into this hill. They can't do anything other than keep it contested. They're just getting fried out. Plex able to grab a couple, but it's not enough as Massacre gonna get two more. Still, it's just bodies flying back and forth.
Great way to stop the entire run coming up from the side of Houston Spartan. Like you call, they're still getting straight. They're getting outplayed on every other gunfight, on every other possible rotation coming up from their side. It is a side of Unreal Nightmare to show them who's the boss around over here. But right now, we do see the side from Unreal Nightmare being the team to actually go on towards the point yet again towards the video store. We do see a couple of trades getting in. Massacre takes down the side of Baby. We do see the rotation and spawn coming up from the eastern side. Right now, it's going to be a lot of that trouble because this is a central point where you have way too many angles to take care of, and you just gotta get inside these library case over here and drop into the trophy system as soon as possible, because this projectile play will be coming in very soon. Right now, it was going to be the side of Houston Spartan to actually contest, but let's take a look at the. Let's listen in, folks, to what's the comps coming up from the side of Unreal Nightmare.
Left hand, I'm picking up
Every glass.
Yeah,
I can pick the glass.
One hole.
One is sidewalk.
No, one's glass.
Okay.
Respect the right side glass. Good shit.
Left side.
They can only go right.
Massacre, guys. Last guy.
Okay,
I spawned out. He's in the back. He's in the back. I spawned out, man.
Ready?
He was
Yeah,
right beside me.
yeah, that's fine.
Check.
I'm just deep. I'm deep.
He's dead. Yeah.
He's spawning up.
I'm pinging right here.
I
can
Two
grab-
RV. Another
I got
RV.
it,
One more RV.
Okay. I'm trying to pick right. I'm trying to pick right there.
I want you. Yeah, I don't want. I'm pitching Jin. Play life. Like this guy.
Close to your right. He went for Gen. You ever?
Yeah, he's going in elephant.
I have a pitch.
Yeah, Jin's dead.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try now. Playing life.
Now, pretty interesting. I mean, pretty consistently good communication from Unreal Nightmare. It's such a big point for this P2. This is such a hard one to hold on to, but that communication is vital. If the kills continue to rain on through Houston, 2 for 2 with the rainbow in the feed, still looking for more, but wanting to try to hold this on. Again, those points start to get closer and closer to 200, and the desperation starts to creep in for Houston here. There goes the 3 dead, though, looking to still fight forwards. There's all 4, not Miso. Big play to flip the hill for now. Still not enough, as the rest of that scrap will still go the way of Unreal Nightmare. They're going to head over to a P3, and they got to lock in here if they want to stop Unreal Nightmare's advance towards 200.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge lead at this point of time coming in from the side of Unreal Nightmare. I'm going to say for a fact that on how they have just completely, outshined the entire plays coming up from the side of Houston Spartan is just way too good. But there's going to be a little bit of that contestment. Yeah, the projectiles come in, Poison able to take both of the players out. The Coasty gets taken care of. Possibly that was the side of Poison, but right now it's going to be that fight happening in towards the corner of the point over here. Again, it's going to be the hard point being contested as soon as they get the chance to do so. But let's take a quick listen in, folks, coming up from the side of Houston Spartan.
No, I'm with you, friend. I'm with you, Messi. I'm holding over you. Levy, dead!
Nice.
Fucking dummy.
They over court.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm waiting for a regen. Yeah. No, one's deep. Oh my god, still dead.
Kill SWAT.
Try to hit long routes on this. Coach, just wait.
Kills on the niche.
It could be court on me. I'm just sitting in books.
Coach, I'm
Levy all the way in the back.
We're gonna hit court, Coach.
One's probably swap.
I'm kind of I was stuck P3, bro. There's 2 holding mid street.
This. Yep.
One could be all the way in the back.
I'm waiting for you to hit the back.
Yeah, interesting to see. I mean, again, this hold is so important. Unreal Nightmare, again, the first team this time to this hill, and they're cashing in. Only 20 seconds away between them and a map 1 win. Still looking across their T's and dot their I's, as even still, again, the kills come through for Houston. They get an opportunity to break, but the back spawn still. No, only 1 spawn to the back, 2 spawning out here for Unreal Nightmare. A real opportunity for Houston, and they will find the point. How much time do you want to invest still into this hill? But if you're Unreal, do you want to just hold them in is the question. Looks like that's the case for now. They will even still get a little bit of time on here. Try to get again within 5 seconds. They could still win on this hill, but no, the contest comes through just barely 1 second away. But they're on new, and that map will end. As Unreal Nightmare, a great performance for this map Omit just this previous Thursday. So we saw a little bit of how Omit likes to play this map, and it's a lot of mid-round control. They leave that B relatively under-defended, but it's a quick hit in towards A, and not Miso. He's the one in that kill switch. He's got to find at least 1 from this position to keep the round under contention here for Houston, as the number is already not in their favor. Plix gonna get caught outside and taken down. Even still, it's Skill and Poison still in position, as Miso was able to find 1, but didn't find a second in Skill. Able to get that bomb plant down, no longer has to fear that hatch. They start to settle into some through post plant positions. Great first shot there As now it's all down to Resurrect, the last one up for this Houston side in the first round. They've got a lot to do here.
Right now we do see a 1v2 situation happening. Resurrect has a chance to have that kind of like the potential coming his way to do this 1v2, but doesn't have the right time, if you ask me honestly. Going to take the fight. Unreal Nightmare is going to spot him first, and that's going to be the side of Unreal Nightmare to win up their first attacking round.
Yeah, a really tough situation to put yourself in early. I mean, Houston, it felt like you wanted to get some early momentum. You can see the fire start to come through for Unreal. Big 3K in the first round is a great way to get those juices flowing, get the momentum, blood pumping. The skill drops 3, still has that streak available. He's most of the way to an RCXD already. Looking to keep that from being the case. Houston, this is a round that could get dicey if you can't win this one quick. Flex able to grab the first blood towards mid. And that's already going to sequester them into such a small amount of space. Webby going to grab one before going down. Still looking for more, but it's all again down to Resurrect, and immediately he falls. Unreal. That was unreal.
That was kind of quick and
Already
kind of how
looking to keep
Unreal Nightmare
that
just
from being the case.
just
Houston,
being the team.
this is a round that could get
lovely
dicey
replay
if you can't win this
being
one
done, but
quick.
we
Flex
have
able to grab the
the-
first blood towards
We have the
mid.
replay on the other
And that's
side as well.
already going to
As we can see,
sequester them
those
into
are
such a
not
small
going
amount
for
of
a second,
space. Webby going to grab one before going down. Still
takes on
looking for
something
more, but it's
that was
all
a great game
again
being
down
done
to
right from
Resurrect.
both sides. But yeah, in the end, it was more of like the side of Unreal Nightmare who got that first 2 kill upon their side to prevent them in terms of the overall body advances. Right now, folks, round number 3, Unreal Nightmare on the attacking side.
Yeah, Unreal Nightmare with the chance to take a stranglehold on this map and even on this series at the same time. A little bit of an over-aggression through mid for the side of Unreal. Almost gets them punished, but Skill safely able to cross for now if he's able to stay up. Coasty will get the first blood, still looking for more. Skill will drop towards that other side. Still, Massacre wants to try to extend this lead, trying and forcing it, but will not be able to convert. Even still, the bomb firmly in the hands of Unreal. Or apologies, in the hands of Houston, while Unreal looking on the outside, looking in. Webby and Flicks, they need to find this. Couple good headshots, but it's not enough. Too many bodies being thrown and too many shots exchanged. It's Houston pulling now within 1.
Finally, much
To
needed
try to
round and
extend
much
this
needed
lead,
round
trying
coming up
and
for
forcing it, but
the
will
side
not be
of
able to convert. Even still, the bomb
Spartans,
firmly in the hands of Unreal. Or apologies, in the hands of
For the
Houston,
most of the
while
time, we have
Unreal
seen
looking on the outside,
side of
looking
Unreal
in.
Nightmare
Webby and Flicks,
being
they
the
need
team
to
to actually
find this.
take down
Couple
the
good
first two
headshots, but
bodies
it's
and
not
just playing on
enough.
that man advantage.
Too many
This time
bodies
around,
being
the side of
thrown.
Spartan to play the entire trade game right. Now it will be the side of Spartans to be on the attacking side for the 4th round.
Yeah, I mean,
now,
Houston, this is where you've got to make something happen. You've got the opportunity on offense. You have Massacre on a 3 streak, trying to get close to an RCXD. If you can get that online, this is a map that it can really shine, especially towards this B side. Just look at how much impact it has on the map. Massacre gets up close and personal. Will find blood before getting dropped by poison. Still looking for more is Coasty, and he'll find that one. It's the numbers advantage in the hands of Houston once again. It's down to Skill. Able to find one. Needs a lot more than that, though. Needs to get this regen off. And with one player long wrapping, this round might already be over. It's all down to Resurrect on this flank. He's the one expected to do something, but it's the one from the front instead. Houston. Now they'll draw level, and we've got a great map on our hands.
A great map, and this is the time where Spartans need to show up that charge and get up that lead and get this 3-2. I would say get this entire map for your side. Just I mean, why am I even talking about the rounds in the first place? Because the first map have been the great play coming up from the side of Unreal Nightmare, and they have already secured it. So Houston Spartan needs to, by hook or crook, just needs to get this victory on map number 2 as soon as possible. Right now, Nightmare on the attacking side. Poison has the bomb. We do see the rush coming up towards A side. We have a couple of the individuals from Houston Spartan as well. The first nade goes up. No damage being done. Couple of the trades. But no, as the second nade comes up from the side of Plex, that's going to be kicking out the side of Lacoste. And the first body is down.
Yeah, I mean, an easy entrance into the site once more, but this time they get shredded in the fast re-hit. And it's down to Poison, immediately shredded through Houston.
Okay, nice.
Seems like they've got Unreal's number in those last 3 rounds. They're going to look to keep doing that over and over again. Houston, they've got some fantastic shots, and they know exactly what they need to do to take down a team like Unreal.
Yeah, now they're looking very confident, very, I would say, in head-to-head gameplay coming up from the side of Spartan right now. Look at that, Master at 6-3, Resurrect at 4-3, Lacoste at 4-4. There's only like one individual who's right now being positive and almost being very close positive from the side of Unreal Nightmare. So there's a lot of that things that is happening very well for the side of Houston Spartan right now. And they just want to keep that flow in pace. Right now it's going to be the side of Houston Spartan again, be on the attacking side. Poison with getting their first blood. And oh, that's going to be Massacre getting taken out with the vehicle bomb up there. Right now, Skill is going to use his streak over here. RCXT can definitely get one, can get a little bit of that more info. Going in for the charge up, possibly one, but nah, not going to be a lot of that damage coming in. It's going to be, of course, the lit up that can be taken in the play. It's going to be a double play, maybe a Poison, possibly they're looking for the third, and that's going to be Houston Spartans getting eliminated. Right now, Skill is going to use his streak over here. Nightmare to level up. RCXT can definitely get one, can get a little bit of that more info.
The big thing with RCXT, it gets a tag, and also look at how much space it gives the rest of Unreal to push in. They just start dominating on the map. You have to respect the RCXT, but
and that's
you've got to do it in a way that doesn't leave you completely out to dry. You've got to call something mid-round there to try to maybe pull off a rotation. But now, Unreal, I mean, they tie us back up. They've got Skill again on a 3 streak, looking to try to make their way towards another RCXD, try to swing another round. Because without that RCXD in the previous round, things may have gotten dicey. Those are some hard fights to win. On the defense side, you have the option of a rotate if you don't have that fast information. But now again, towards A. This time, no early kills. Down goes an RCXD as well. They know there's a lot of heat here. This time, alertly, Unreal Nightmare. They're going to rotate out and try to hit this B side instead.
A lot of that smokes and a lot of that utility has been already utilized upon site A, and they have to take up that quick rotation towards B. Also, it's going to be the side of Unreal Nightmare, who knows for a fact that Houston Spartan is coming in for a rotation as well. Massacre gets the first double kill coming out from the side of Miso. Eventually taken out from the side of Massacre. Now it's going to be a 2v1. Baby's going to be the last person remaining alive in this attack. You know, needs to take control of the bomb first and then take care of the guys before he can go in for the plant.
Yeah, I mean, you could try to sneak a plant. I'd love to see exactly this. Rotating all the way through spawn, trying to catch timing onto A, but will be caught. Not taken down. Then we get the pincer. Houston, they fight back in a big way. They all out that rotation so quickly. And they're able to beat them over to that B side. Now with that knowledge in tow, Unreal, I'd love to see them on the next offensive round. Show some presence, cut noise, and then re-hit. Potentially try to catch some aggression, something like that, but we've still got another round between now and then, so it's going to be a critical one at that. Houston with an opportunity to claim map point.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like on how they have just like getting those victories in back-to-back and the rounds in for their side. I feel like definitely it is going to be the side of Spartans to actually kind of get up the match point situation in their side. Not sure about if they can get the map ready because there have been some great retaliation and comeback coming up from the side of Unreal Nightmare as well. You do see the car bomb taking in play, and there we go. Massacre goes down. Rista gets a double with that AR. Blix and Poison, two of the key players, goes out from the side of Houston Spartan. Not Miso still has control of the point. Sorry, from the side of Unreal Nightmare. Not Miso still has the control of the point. Going in for the point. Gets spotted. Immediately taken out from the side of Unreal Nightmare. 2v2.
Be able to grab that one. Still over Chell's out. Resurrect with his third of the round, looking for the ace. One more to go, but it's Plix, and there's still no bomb down, but those shots reveal the position. And now, Plix, you've got to fly. He gets the timing, finds the first, but the ball plant still going down. Resurrect finds the ace. All four for him, and he single-handedly pulls Houston up to map point.
Gotta say for the fact that it was almost a great clutch, but that stun over there definitely helped a lot. And this is why such, like, you know, playing with those utility, playing with those nades, playing with those flashbang stuns, whatever you want to call them, is so much important when it comes down to the search and destroy mode here in competitive Call of Duty. Right now, of course, Spartans will be on match point, entire map point, and yes, Unreal Nightmare will be kind of like a little bit on the struggling side to get things back on their favor, because not a long road, not an impossible one, but still it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of that
That's
effort. And there you go.
good
How's
start,
the
though.
players go? You poison. He gets double through that car bomb as well. Possibly passing up that nade can eventually lit up someone, make a little bit of that space, but Massacre in a 1v4.
This would be a crazy one to pull off, but already spotted, already flanked, and already taken down. Unreal Nightmare. They're not done with this one just yet, as now only need 2 in a row to close this one out. Houston, though, still 1 step away from sending us to a map 3, all tied up at 1. Couple opportunities even in that round, a couple pretty awkward gunfights, but this time, Unreal Nightmare, they've got a chance to try something a little bit more complex on this defense. They have a lot of opportunities across the map pretty consistently. They've had mid control for what felt like most of the map when they're on defense. They've done a good job at maintaining that. They're going to have to do it again. It's going to be a B-side hit. They've left it under-defended on purpose. They want to play the retake towards this B-side, but they sniff it out early. Stuns come through, and the noise will betray. It's on to Houston. They're onto the side. Webby up close. Can't find any initial shots. Gets some reinforcements, though. Needs help from his team. He's stuck in the cabin, but Plex finds Massacre. That's the first blood of the round. Still looking for more on this retake. It's going to be a fast one at that. They do not want to let them get into good positions. Down to the 3v3 we go. This Resurrect again continues his great shots in this map. 9 and 7 on the board. Looking for more than that. Houston, 1 round left, but they fall at the outset. They get shredded as Unreal. They'll find us now into a round 11.
I mean, this
we
map
go.
is nothing but just a huge wave of that tide happening at the beach right now, because we did saw the side of Unreal Nightmare getting up at that lead in a 2-0 scoreline. Then it was the side of then it was the side of Spartans to make the score even save with the 2-2. Then again, it will be the side of Spartans to get that lead. Then after that, went down to 3-4. I mean, a huge roller coaster ride to, just decide in round number 11 who's gonna take it away. Map number 2.
Yeah, it's going to be Houston on this offensive side. They're going to elect for B, and they're going to get it more or less undefended. It's a dangerous opportunity. Skill still in a position to cancel the plant if they can find the timing, but no. It's going to go down. It's going to be containment from the side of Unreal. They do not want to lose anyone on the way in. Resurrect still trying to catch out a flank. He's going to leave the rest of his team under defended, though. In goes Webby, a little bit too over-aggressive. He'll be traded out. 3 for the side of Houston. There's 1 traded back. It's down to Skill against Resurrect's 1v1. Flying forwards. Big tag through. Skill finds the shot. And Unreal will find the map. 1 player left on all of it. And it's 15 and 5. An absolute lights-out performance from Skill in the clutch. And Unreal will find map 2.
The flexible players, or even the players playing on the SMG as well, where they wanna just drop in that support of flexible role, needs to, get in those numbers in, because control is all about the lives remaining in. Even if you don't get the control points, even if you don't get the points upon your control, don't get the ticks in, I feel like you just, when you're down with 2-0 map, you just need to focus on getting those frags in for your team. Right now, we do see a good initiation being done from the side of Houston Spartan, but they're going to lose our 5 bodies as soon as the match gets started. 2 more in for the side of Unreal Nightmare, 26-25 now. We do see the first tick almost getting done at the A point.
Yeah, 2 ticks gone on A. Still looking for that 3rd one. Unreal almost had the first hill before Houston had anything to say about it, but they get cleared off. Now looking to try to find that regain, trying to find that reset. Webby finds 2. Looking to still finish off that A. Plix gets a great kill. That'll confirm the A side. Now it's the Fell on B. It's going to be a difficult hit, but they're up 3 lives already, and they have a ton of time to work with. Massacre, though, going to stop them early. Finds a couple. Not Miso able to grab one there as well. Still, lives in the favor of Unreal Nightmare, just barely so now. As those lives start to drain, the opportunities you get towards this B side get lower and lower as Plix will clear out Miso in part of a trade, but even still, look at the map control still from Unreal Nightmare.
At this point of time, yes, we do see a great rotation cutoff coming in from both teams. Blix gets in from the side of Massacre. Legosi takes on the side of Poison. Great trade happening at the other point. Now Massacre with a 5th killing speed drops to 6th. On board, complete reset for the side of Houston Spartan. But right now, it will be the side of Unreal Nightmare facing up the Wraith from the side of Houston Spartan, being a little bit on that on that leading pack on how, in terms of the lives remaining, in terms of the respawns that they have left in charge. That's going to be Poison to go down from the hands of Noob, not Miso, apologies. Baby takes up the side of Risker. We do see a lot of that kill happening in upon the B point. The A point has been secured. So might be a great start of the beginning on how they can actually do a reverse sweep starting off from this.
This is dangerous
point.
though. 3 dead for Houston. It's all huge fight for top art here. Lacoste is in a lot of danger. Needs the side of Resurrect to stand firm. Needs these players to stay controlled of top art. Will try to find that first hit. Can't quite find it. It's all down to Poison. He has to make a play. Cannot get ripped off. And that might just do it. Down to 4 lives. That was their last chance for the side of Unreal Nightmare. Massacre will massacre them once more. 9 and 5 already in just the first round is exactly what you want to see from a player like him. And even still, I mean, the round not quite over, but more or less is a great opener from Unreal, but it's just a huge reversal from Houston. They lose a awkward couple of gunfights in the mid game. They recover beautifully as Houston will take the first round. 4 ticks on the board for Unreal Nightmare.
A very much needed one. A very needed one indeed from the side of Houston Spartans to stop off the entire reverse sweep. I mean, that's still a long road. I mean, they need to have 3 back-to-back rounds. Of course, the first one is already coming in, already secured from the side of Houston Spartan. A great play and great contribution in the end coming up from the side of Massacre, almost dropping the 1/3 of the entire respawns remaining in. 11 to 5, this guy went in all guns blazing. Waiting for the second round, folks. Yes, as you know it, this is a series point for the side of Unreal Nightmare. Houston Spartan used to win up this one, push down to map number 4. Map number 4 is going to be Skyline. We will be going back to the hard point, which is almost doable for any side. Poison gets the first cut over here, folks. Probably the way we will take up one more against the side of Massacre is on killing spree yet again as we continue from the last round as well.
Yeah, it's going to be dangerous at the early part of this round. Losing a couple early fights is really dangerous if you're on offense. You can get trapped so quickly on this map. Massacre, how does he keep winning these fights time in and time out? Now, do they read this long play? Yes, they do, but they can't find the shots regardless. Massacre single-handedly brings the lives back even. He'll keep them that way for now. Still looking to expand in towards this site. It's a 1 tick found already for the side of Houston. They're looking for more. They're up lives as well. 3 strong on the hill. Second tick gone. Looking for number 3. Up towards the Raptors. They have to shut them down, and they do. Poison finds 1, but it's not enough. As the rest of Houston will finish off that cap. Still up 2 lives as well. Heading into this B offensive.
The B offensive is going to be really important right now, man. We do see the Eastern and the straight up one-on-one approach coming up from both sides. Other teams are just going to get them and just like destroy their opponent's side as soon as they get the chance to do so. Not a lot of time left. The progression has been started up from the side of Houston Spartans, as you can see. Unreal is right now in gray. They're coming in from the other side. Miso gets taken out. Lacoste just comes up. Poison, Wavy, both goes down. 17 to 18. Poison comes up for the back, gets 1 more with that AR, and that is going to be the trade happening in from the side of not Miso as he gets this point.
Yeah, dangerous situation now for the side of Unreal Nightmare. This round is still on a knife's edge. Lives so even. But the timer starts to come into play at least a little bit. Minute 10, still plenty of time for Houston to get something going towards this B side, but they want to hit routes. They want to try to clear these players out of top art. It's the god spot here to defend this B, but as the lives start to drain and the time along with it, look at the setup from the side of Unreal. They know their win con. They know they need to hold these players away from top art, but not Miso. Finds a little bit of a gap in the armor. He's got a great flank going, and it's going to be completely unexpected from Blix. How is the adjustment from Unreal? They've got to adjust to it quick. They find it. That one player on the flank, but not Miso. Still here. 5 HP, able to hit that regen, and the rest of his team already on the hill. It's the flank coming through from a skill. He'll get taken down only after finding 1. Still no tick found towards this B side, even still as they do clear out the side of not Miso, and a dangerous play. Still recovering, but the lives drain alongside it. Coasty with 2 will not be enough to fully capture this hill. 1 tick found already, tying up the ticks at the very least, and it's going to have to be a hit in here from Unreal. They've got the favorite side. They just need to find the fight. Second tick through, looking for that third. Already halfway there. It's going to have to be the contestant very soon here. Not Miso. Goes a little bit too far forwards. He'll get cleaned up, but look at the player. Coasty towards bottom art. Needs to make the play happen. Finds the 1. Turns on the second. 2 on the Strider. Still looking for more. And the round goes to Houston Spartans. What a break.
What a great initiation coming up for the comeback that they can pull off here in the control map happening at the watch. And what a way to just kind of like read on all of the positional plays coming on from your opponent. Lacoste needs to be appreciated even more. 19-12 is the right kind, not exactly the right time, but definitely the kind of that number that you want to see definitely coming up from your teammates, like, because you are down with the 2 maps, and this is like a series point coming up from the side of Unreal Nightmare. Soon very much doable to kind of like get the reverse sweep from the side of Unreal Nightmare in this matchup, but Houston Spartan are right now on round point. So if they are able to secure up this one, they will be the winners of map number 3.
And they get the defense here, so poised to finish off this map, and a great early fight for the side of Houston Spartans. They'll go up 2 lives early. And again, you've got to be really careful if you're Unreal here. You could get trapped in the blink of an eye, and it's already starting. Look at Massacre on the outside, pulling them through. Skill, able to find a couple of shots to try to quell the danger, but even still, a lot of early positionings in the favor of Unreal. Even though they have bled some early lives, they need to be careful though. Plix, able to find 1. Coasty trades back. In comes Webby, finding 1 as well. Poison, able to get that one there. Still looking for more. Webby will get another one down. In comes the rotation, and in comes the triple stack. 2 attacks found towards this A side. We're tied up on lives. This one could still go either way. Not Miso finds 1, but still can't contest in towards the hill. That has to come from a teammate, but it's not in time. Not Miso gets shredded as well as the hill goes through, and it's fully claimed now by Unreal.
We do see in terms of the positional advantage, in terms of the lives advantage, we do see a couple of times Spartans is being a team to be on the leading charge, but there's going to be somebody somewhere out of nowhere from the side of Unreal Nightmare to get up 3 or 2 back-to-back kills. Waves right now at 25-19. Things can be really spiced up from both sides. The Coasty is at 22-16. Massacre has 21-14. Things are looking very great for actually both the teams. Both the teams are just able to kind of like wipe off each other's on point as soon as they go in for a face-off. Skill is able to create 1, trying to make sure nobody's going to put the corners. So Nightwing is going to be the side of Richard, trying very hard to not give away the point to the side of Unreal Nightmare. It's going to be that charge being in play, almost a double tick progress being done from the side of Unreal Nightmare at point B.
Still looking for more. 1 tick and a half is great. The 4 life advantage even better with a minute still on the clock. You can again afford to hit some long routes, afford to try to make something happen across the map, but a 2-for-1 trade will bring the lives a little bit closer and a little bit more doable here for the Houston Spartans. Still standing firm, trying to make something happen on this defense. Coasty able to grab 1 there, finding a great couple kills to try again to offset this momentum, but it's not quite enough. Webby and Webby and Plix able to grab that one there. Still looking for more towards the hill. We're down to a 1 life deficit. Houston, they're trying to make something happen. Skill hits a timing, and now 1v2. Can't quite get the second. As now down to a 4v4. We're playing S&D from here, but the reset is still forcing out Unreal. Houston, look at how much of the map they still have, and look at how much they still need. Poison, big first kill, 17 seconds left. And look at B Street. It's going to have to be a hit through there. How much could Resurrect find from the top of art? The answer is nothing. He is ripped. He's dead. Now looking for more towards the side. Skill will put the pedal to the metal. Coasty on the flank, but it's not enough. Unreal Nightmare. They're not done with this map 3 just yet.
Not done yet, and they are definitely saying all things loud that we are here. They're here to just kind of like get up the 3-0 victory, and we have the capability to do so. Right now, yes, again, I will kind of like appraise the entire play coming up from Houston Spartan. They definitely didn't let the side of Unreal Nightmare choke them away for a 3-0 win. They definitely had I would say, the right potential kind of like get in those round number 2, back-to-back 2 number of rounds on their side, and almost third round even was their game. But yeah, there was a little bit of that slip coming up from their side. 1-2 is going to be the score. Unreal Nightmare makes it, if they makes it to 2-2, it's going to be the scores getting equalized. But if Houston Sparta win out this one, this will be done. Map number 3 will be over and going in for the side of Houston Spartans.
Love this play from Houston. They're trying to sneak that B side. It's left completely undefended from the side of Unreal. This could get dangerous though if they drop a ton of lives in this play. Second hack off already found. Good second trade, and it's a cleanup from the side of Unreal Nightmare. Trying to go for a spicy strat. Houston, they get 1 tick, but they bleed a couple lives in the process, mainly the timer. It's going to start to become an issue if they can't make their way towards this A quickly. As in comes Flix. He's got a great piece of timing to try to hold these players back behind the pillar, though. Can't find the shots onto Namiso. Even still, Massacre. Look at this alt route. This is just clinical map play from Massacre. He's been flying all series long, and he's really hit his stride here on Control.
Yeah, also see the side of Houston Spartan right now making a good progress up on the A point. We do see the challenge being done from the side of Unreal Nightmare. Almost a double tick progress, and this can be the first control again already being just completed from the side of Houston Spartan. That's going to be the side of Spartan securing point number A.
Still a dangerous offensive towards this B as the A has already fallen. Webby able to find 2, Poison with 1 as well. That's going to reset all of these Houston players, and now do they get trapped is now the question. Big fight. Massacre wins to stop that from happening. As he's able to fight his way through the defense. Nami's able to find a long-range shot onto Webby. Plex will trade back onto Massacre. That's the player that was fully advanced. Now, still a little bit in danger of getting trapped here. They've got to fight through a lot of the map here if you're Houston to try to get on towards this B. Upside is you have 1 tick on the board. You're already part of the way there. Massacre able to clear out Plex. Still spawning in the back, though. Down the lives come. Just 1 life up for Unreal. Trying to hit that long route once more. Not Miso going to get completely taken out. Still, Coasty stands firm. Houston, they don't want to go out of this one just yet. Skill with a huge double. Still looking for more, though. Not Miso finds 1. Plix, though, will right that wrong. As now, Unreal, they start to take a stranglehold on this round.
Yeah, right now, Unreal skills are right now at 30 to 24, 18 25, Plix at 16 22. Great lot of kills, but how can we forget the side of Baby? 32 to 27. A great amount of kills also being done from the side of Houston Spot, 32, 28, 29, and 11. Right now, there's not a lot of that values left, but Houston Spot have definitely one of the first points on their side, so definitely they can try to just stack on towards the side of side B, and Unreal Nightmare can just wait up and just play kind of like playing on the post plant situation.
Unreal's got to
kind of like
fly forwards here, though. It's already fully captured almost. Skill and Plix, they can find their way through. Dangerous play, though, as Master still in the vicinity. That hill's still so close, but he's cleaned up and fully reset now. 4 lives left. A dangerous push forwards. Houston just needed to win a couple more fights, but now stopped at the outset. 13 seconds left and only 2 still up. They'll run quickly into the arms of Plix. And that will do it for the round. Only Not Miso up and remaining. I mean, a 1v6 from this position. A little too much to ask for. Poison, the self-grenade will help, but it will not be enough. Unreal Nightmare. They'll send us once again to the distance in one of these maps.
Yep, and it's now down to the very last, I would say, the kind of like the round which can actually decide up the fate coming up. Whether it's going to be Houston Spartan pushing up to map number 4, maybe it will be decided upon in that. But to just shut this down, just shut this thing entirely for their own team. Right now, I would say in this particular round, yes, there was a lot of that couple of, I would say very small little mistakes coming in from both sides. But this time around, it was the side of not Miso, Mascalico, see everybody going in bonkers when it comes on to just winning those frags, I mean, those gunfights and securing their lives remaining as soon as possible, and to do so right now with the side of Unreal Nightmare, they're on the attacking side of Sparta defending. They have a great kind of like that responsibility to be the first team at the site A and secure this one up as soon as possible.
Already Haptic found a couple early kills from Webby's, exactly what the doctor ordered, but still looking for more. Good opportunity to shut it down. Webby, you gotta win that fight, my friend. Poison will pick up the pieces a little bit, but in comes the flank from Master. He's able to grab one there for free.
Oh,
Cannot get out before getting traded, though, as that will still leave the lives in the favor of Unreal Nightmare. They realize that that's what this map has come down to so consistently. They're playing for it more aggressively. They aren't fast hitting towards A. They're spreading out a little bit more to try to grab this round. Down only up 1 life now as Massacre will set us into a fully even game. Flix once again finds 1.5. A great finish there from Webby, as the rest of this A hill may just fall alongside it. Massacre and Not Me, so the only 2 left in vicinity to even try to stop this from happening. Second tick already found, looking for number 3. Halfway there already is Unreal Nightmare. Still fighting forwards is the side of Houston Spartans. Massacre. It's an absolute massacre for the side of Unreal. They get a 4 dead. Now they get a good opportunity to try to quick take this B, spawning all the way out back because of its positioning of skill. He'll get cleared out quick though. Same with Poison. The rest of this team will hunker down. They'll get 1 tick early, but again, the lives start to drain. As Unreal Nightmare, they stand firm. It's all on Webby. He's still on the hill, still fighting. He'll take it himself down as Resurrect still holds firm, but will be taken down. Clicks on point, still holding it through. Half a tick there, still needs to find these last couple players. Contested at the last moment, but it's just not enough. Unreal Nightmare